If I had to choose one video that best describes the honey badger, I would pick one recorded by a random person somewhere in the African savannah. In this video, we see our hero cuffed in a deadly grip of a giant python. We can assume that if the honey badger is still alive, this might be its last moments, as the python is about to swallow it. However, the badger does not give up and struggles to escape death. This is already unusual because the muscles of large constrictors are so strong that they usually stop their prey's heart or cause suffocation very quickly. Also, in this scene, we see an opportunistic jackal, interested in getting a free meal, whether it's the badger or the python. Perhaps the jackal caused the python to loosen its grip for a moment, or maybe the badger itself manages to do so. Either way, the honey badger breaks free. What does it do next? Does it run away? For a brief moment, it seems a bit stunned, but then it launches an attack. It bites the snake again and again until it finally kills it. Then it chases away the jackals and drags the snake into the bushes to eat in peace. The honey badger has been listed in the Guinness World Records as the most fearless animal in the world. But what is it really? Crazy? Immortal? Or just smart and intelligent? Look at this footage. 2 honey badgers are being released into the wild while cameras are rolling. Cameramen, sound engineers and observers have all taken their places. The gate is lifted and everyone waits for the animals. The badgers eagerly run towards freedom, but before they leave, they make it clear that if necessary, they will fight for it. Chasing or capturing them again is pointless. The honey badger has a simple motto. It doesn't matter if you're bigger, leave me alone or I will fight. The story of the honey badger should really start with its size. It's small, about the size of a domestic cat. But in the wild, it often faces much larger predators such as lions, hyenas, leopards, wild dogs, and many others from Africa's dangerous wildlife. Its main habitat is Africa, where survival is extremely tough. Every day, it risks becoming prey to bigger predators. It also frequently encounters venomous snakes and scorpions. It's simple to say, life among African beasts, especially for a small animal, it's not easy. To survive, it must use every advantage it has. And add some cleverness on the top. People and animals alike know that the best defense is to attack. The honey badger has made this rule its main survival strategy. In this video, we see the king of African savannah, a lion, who has spotted what he thinks is an easy meal, a small animal. Unfortunately for him, that animal is a honey badger, which clearly has other plans for the evening. And animals that turns to fight instead of running always confuses large predators because they are used to prey fleeing in panic. Running away triggers their instincts to chase, but if the prey fights back, there must be a reason. Maybe it has spikes, venom, or some other tricks up its sleeve, so it's best to be cautious. So, what about a honey badger? Does it have a secret weapon? Here we get to the key point, the honey badger bravery. While it seems reckless, it actually has solid reasons behind it. One unique feature of the honey badger is its very thick, tough skin, especially on the neck and back. This skin can be up to 8 mm thick and combined with its dense and coarse fur works like a body armor. It's said that the skin can even withstand spears and machetes. In this footage, we see that the honey badger isn't even afraid of a porcupine, whose squeals normally causes deep and painful wounds. Even when the porcupine charges with its sharp quills, the honey badger does not retreat. It seems the quills don't bother it much. However, the confrontation between a honey badger and a porcupine can have a much deeper meaning, as shown in this picture. What happened here? Did the porcupine survive? We can only guess. The honey badger's skin is like the chainmail used by medieval knights for protection against swords and spears. Besides being thick and tough, it's also loose and flexible, with a layer of fat underneath. This allows the honey badger to twist and turn even when cuffed by the jaws of a leopard or a lion, giving it a chance to counterattack. Now we come to the name honey badger. It highlights one of its key characteristics: it loves honey. Because of this, the honey badger must be resistant to stings. First, bees struggle to pierce its tough, hairy skin with their stingers. But even if they do, the badger has a high tolerance to venom, allowing it to withstand bee attacks for longer. The honey badger is also quite resistant to scorpion and snake venom, even from deadly species like cobras and black mambas, which it actively hunts. Sometimes venom enters its bloodstream, and for a small animal this should be fatal, but observations show that when stung or bitten, the honey badger may just take a short nap, sometimes an hour or so, and then wake up and finish eating its prey. The venom clearly affects the badger, but its body neutralizes it quickly. This resistance might come from exposure to toxins at an early age, as young honey badgers are often fed venomous prey. However, the honey badger's defense isn't just its thick skin and venom resistance, it also has chemical weapons similar to a skunk. When threatened, it can spray a foul-smelling substance at its attacker to drive it away. Some believe this scent also helps the badger calm bees when raiding hives. Its black and white fur pattern is also similar to a skunk's. In nature, such contrasting colors often serve as warning signals to predators, teaching them to avoid animals with unpleasant surprises. The honey badger also has long, strong claws, perfect for digging in the ground and raiding beehives. These claws are also useful in fights with larger animals. In addition, it has powerful jaws that can even crush a tortoise shell. But there's one more important weapon. Perhaps the most important of all, the intelligence. Researchers and people who work with honey badgers agree. They are very smart animals. They show high problem-solving abilities and can even use tools. In this footage, we see a badger pushing a container to reach food. Many similar examples prove its creativity. Putting all these traits together, we get a picture of a small but well-armed, clever and intelligent animal. It's against lions and leopards. The internet is full of videos showing their courage, but trust me, there's also many videos showing their defeats, even in today's episode. Remember that earlier scene when a honey badger was caught by a leopard in a tree? It didn't end well for the badger. In another clip, a badger fails to escape a lioness and gets eaten. So does the honey badger deserve the title of the world's most fearless animal? Absolutely. Even if loses, it proves its courage. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you like it, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.